Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a review and a demo on the Face and Body Foundation, and this is by MAC, and this is a 4 fluid ounce foundation and it retails for $35 in the US, and it's a great foundation, and this is going to be a really positive review because it's great for every day. So I guess we can get started. What I really like about this foundation is that it's water-based, so it's great for photography, flash photography. It won't show any white cast, and it's also buildable and it's water resistant. So it's a great foundation for a special occasion like prom, like weddings, like anything where you're going to be sort of, you know, gonna put it on for a very long time and you don't want it to wear off. So this is a great foundation for every day. I think it's not full coverage, so it's going to be more like better than, you know, kind of like a tinted moisturizer, a little bit more coverage because it is buildable. And it's a great, easy foundation to apply. I use my fingers to apply this foundation, and you're going to see that I sort of blend it in, and you blend it in circular motions, and then it's going to sort of get tacky. And once it gets tacky, then you know that it's getting closer to you finish applying it in the face. So once it gets tacky, then you know that it's, you know, getting there to the point where you don't have to blend anymore. And it does leave sort of a sticky consistency at the beginning, but I like to let it dry for a little bit because I don't like to set it right away, because you want it to dry a little bit, give it a little bit of time. So what I like to do is apply my concealer and sort of my highlight while the foundation is drying by itself. And then once I apply my concealer and I already put my highlight, then I like to apply a little bit of face powder, and I put very light powder on my face because I don't like my face to be really matte. I like it to be a little bit more glowy, and this gives you a really nice dewy finish. You can also just apply sort of where you're matte and then leave it where you usually want to highlight, and that's what I usually do. I apply it on my T-zone. I apply it actually on my forehead, on sort of the outside of my cheeks, but then I leave this part right here without powder. But I do set my concealer a little bit, but that's with another powder, which is supposed to give you a little bit more of a brightening effect. So I really love this foundation. The price is a little bit expensive, but it's a great quality foundation. So I do want to talk about sort of the color range in this line. They have colors in which start with the letter C, and then some colors that start with the letter N. Now the C's are all for my girls with olive and yellow tone undertones, and that is me. So I do have the C2 color. Now if you have more of the pink undertones, then you will get the foundation with the letter N. And any foundation that starts with the letter N, they have N1, N2, N3, and they also have one in white. And that is just more for the people who do professional makeup, you know, professional makeup artists who need to apply it, this foundation on different skin tones. Then you can buy the white foundation and just mix it with the different foundations that come in this range. Now this is also water resistant, like I said, so it's great for if you want to apply this a little bit to go swimming. It's sort of to give you that, you know, a little bit of coverage but not too much. And now I do want to talk about how long it lasts. Like, I love to wear this when I go to school, and I do set it a little bit just like I said, and it lasts me the whole day. Now I do get a little bit, it rubs off a little bit on my chin, and that's because I love to touch my chin. When I'm in school, I like to sort of go like this, so it kind of rubs up a little bit right here. But I would say that this lasts me the whole day, 8 hours, and I love how the more hours it goes, it sort of gives me that dewy finish, and I love it. My skin looks really, really healthy. I'm wearing it right now, and as you can tell, it's a really great, hopefully you guys can see it, but it's a really just great foundation for every day. Now this is not going to give you a lot of coverage, so if you do have more problematic skin with discoloration or blemishes, right now I have a few blemishes, so you can probably see, where is it, right here, you can probably see it's not going to hide the bumps, it's more like, you know, to cover in the discoloration. However, as you can tell, I have this pimple right here, and it did cover the redness, but it didn't cover the bump, which, you know, no foundation is going to do that. And then I have another pimple right here, and I think it did cover it very well. So like I said, it's really buildable, so I do just one pump for each side in the forehead and the chin. So 2 like pumps, which I'm going to show you guys, is really watery, since I said is really since it's water based, it's really watery, so you can probably hear it, maybe. Yeah, you guys can hear it. And one thing, before you apply this, you have to shake it very well, and I do show you in that demo, because since it is water based, so you want to sort of shake it to sort of, you know, spread the pigment and make it more even, so when you apply it. As you can see, it doesn't have a pump, but it has that nozzle where you can squeeze the foundation, and it is really watery, but it's okay. It doesn't need to have a pump. And what I'm doing right now is just doing circular motions, and I found that the best way to apply this is by using my fingers, and I'm just rubbing it. And once it becomes really tacky and you can't really rub your foundation very well, that's when you know that the foundation is setting into your skin, and that's when you can stop. This foundation has a very olive to yellow undertones, and that's my skin tone. And that's how it looks once it is done. And after that, I move on to the rest of my routine. And here's the color. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's very watery, but it's also, it has a lot, in my opinion, it has, you know, good coverage for every day. And as you guys can see it, I'm just sort of, I use my fingers when I apply this, and I just go in circular motion. So the more you blend it into your skin, there's going to be a time where it's just going to sort of feel a little bit tacky, and that's when you know that the foundation is going into your skin. And I'm just going to apply this all over my hand and sort of give you the difference between both of my hands. And see, like right now it's getting a little bit tacky and it's harder to blend. You guys can tell the difference here. This is the one with the foundation, and it has a really nice sheen, and then this is without it. So it's just a great coverage for every day. I love it. Now this is a face and body foundation, so you can apply it in your legs, in your chest, wherever you have a bruise, powder wherever you feel that you get more shiny, and then let the foundation where you want to highlight, don't powder it, and it's just going to look really nice and really glowy. I would really recommend it. It's a great foundation, especially if you have dry skin right now, since it's winter. My skin is super dry, and there's nothing that I have right now that is great for my dry skin. So this foundation is great if you have dry skin, and you know, every foundation that you put on gives you sort of, it shows more of the dry skin, flaky parts of your face. I would recommend this if you have dry skin, because it's going to just make your face look flawless, and it's not going to emphasize any of the dry patches. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions and something that I didn't cover in this video, please leave them below and I will answer them. Don't forget to subscribe for more future videos. And if you are interested in what I'm wearing right now on my eyes and on my lips, I do have a video, and that is my previous Valentine's Day video, which I show how to do this entire look. I think that is it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!